Yeah.
But the
is
lane
that
phase...
3 haunting guysers?
Yeah.
4 haunting guysers? How many do
We
you
can
need?
keep track of how many haunting guysers he builds this time around. Maybe there's going to be a bit of a shift. But the early laning thinking very clearly about what they want to do in the next steps, and they don't overstep and make sure they give that opportunity to their opposition to punish.
It's interesting how quickly sort of
If you were in a winning position, you could force it.
You could force Baron at 20 minutes.
Now, on 1-1-3, hovering around top lane here.
Oh, 1-1-3 is going to go in with the paranoia. Flash away from Lot. The fear still should connect here, but Isma's on his way across. Has that impale. 1-1-3 down, as is Lot. Now Isma trying to trade in with Irrelevant, but Irrelevant has no flash to follow up. Perfect execution from Jackies. Has to flash away after using that ultimate. Uses the
GX, given that Isma chose to stick around. Crucially, in this mid lane, both flashes used. Could be a potential gank opportunity for them. I'm looking at 1-1-3 here.
Oh, paranoia going in. There's the chase. Flash away from Noah into the CC from Ice. The curtains open immediately.
He ends up getting out of the build. Last time things didn't quite work out the way that he wanted. So far, this Dragon is going to go uncontested, so BDS conceding a decent amount here in the early game. I think GX is playing around the map very well.
3 immediately starts to back away. Vision down towards that bottom side as well, but you can't back away from this. The paranoia into Shockwave. Noah, no vision would have saved him there. Lot down to half HP. Isma stepping forward as well. Jun coming in from the side, but no real follow-up, no real damage here right now for GiantX. They're continuing to poke and prod. And land the suppression onto Paris. There's the Impale as well. They'll pull him back. The quickness doesn't really come off in time with that grand entrance. BDS still looking for a little bit more, but it's pretty scattershot here, Veddy.
Ends up being a 1-for-1 as Paris overstays his welcome, but Noah, there was very little he could do. Both teams still sizing each other up in the river.
Flash, headbutt, pulverize, equalizer, nuke flashes across the wall, and here's Akali to chase him down. Jackies gets one, Ice the next target as they dash away upheaval. Just sliding by Ice, unable to get that on the top side. 1-1-3 has been able to get himself ahead. You know, he's got 2 of those 3 kills for BDS as Jun is caught out just a smidge. Shockwave's going to bring him back. Unbreakable will not available to the Alistair now as Lot comes in from the side, but can't really protect Jun from nuke. BDS get another on the...
Jackie's obviously off to a fantastic start in this game, and he's only going to become more problematic as the game continues. The Herald now dropped into mid lane as GX want to keep the pressure up. They secure the bot tier 1. They're going to open up the mid tier 1 soon. They're likely going to put themselves in a fantastic map state ready for the oncoming Dragon in about a minute's time as well. If they can secure this tower, it makes it that much easier to push in this mid wave.
Switch away from just the masks, you know?
1-1-3, pops the ult.
Paranoia, there's the Shockwave, hits onto Lot, but he has a stopwatch. TP going onto the backline as well as Paris comes in with the quickness. There's the curtain call as well. They're trying to kill off Lot, and they'll find him first. Isma looking for nuke, but can't quite get the damage down. Jackie's coming in from the side as well. Chases onto Irrelevant, uses him as a quick taxi to get onto the backline and chases Ice down, but Ice with a flash, and Paris escaping as well. BDS managed to get all 5 members out alive, but there is still a Drake to be fought over. No Impale, no
Engage from BDS. It really looked like that they were going to just walk away with that team fight, but the arrival of Jackies and the backline damage he was able to do just forces the carries away from the fight. Nuke and Ice, as we get back out onto the map, BDS set their sights on Arakan, and they're going to get it uncontested.
Yeah, because they didn't die, they were able to reset immediately and just walk their way. Point versus an Arakan. I think GiantX were going to get the Dragon anyway. Here comes the Shockwave Paranoia combo once again. Lot did flash away, and 1-1-3 will burn to death. Lot falls to Irrelevant. He tries to dash out, but he tanks the tower shot, and his life is forfeit. Good dodge on the Impale. Into the Chain of Corruption, cleanse away by Ice. Paris distracting everyone, should be able to dodge.
Extra bit of CC helping set up for a double kill in favor of Lot. Looks like Jackies is actually going to secure that tower as well, so they return to the map state. GX looking to chip away at Paris' HP bar.
Lot going in. Remember, it doesn't have the flash. Grand entrance into the Shockwave, but pops the Zhonya's in time, and now 1-1-3 is being held down on by Noah. Lot putting the damage back down with the equalizer, and Lot gets the kill on the enemy Nocturne. Know for sure that this has been started. Irrelevant, no Mega Gnar bar for him. Nuke taking a chunk. Dragon down to 7,000. Paris still stepping forward. GiantX playing in the darkness. Jun goes in. 1-1-3 flashes away. As there's the paranoia. Equalizer, separate the team. 1-1-3 going in, looking for the smite. Lands it. No soul for GiantX, but perhaps the fight. A great Gnar into the wall, locks Jackie's against it. Jun going in as well, but he's sure to fall. Flash, impale from Isma, and Noah untouched so far. Lot falling lower, has the Zonyas, buys himself a second. Isma slams Paris into the wall, who gets the ground entrance, but no ground exit for him. The fight goes in GiantX's favor as Noah finds the final shot.
Spawn in about a minute and a half. Remember that we're still waiting to see that shotgun, and here it is.
There's the shockwave, the shotgun combo, and there's the curtains that close quickly shut on Noah. 113 pulled back underneath the tower. He's going to die as well. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange.
Now it's BDS that once again finds themselves on the back foot.
Jackie's TPing for a flank position here towards the top side as well. Jun gonna get knocked up. There's the equalizer down. Jackie's trying to get in. Irrelevant about to go Mega Gnar here. Will get the Gnar back, but only onto Isma. Locks a lot against the wall, but not real too much. Follow up. There's the shockwave and the quickness combination. We kept thinking about the paranoia and forgot about the quickness. Lot flame spitters Irrelevant down, flashes away himself. 113 on the chase now as Lot goes into the overheat and burns through 113. Isma across the wall is now in the middle of 4. Lands the impale but dies for it. BDS fight back. Only Noah left standing. Paranoia will get rid of the edge of night. And in goes 113 again. It's curtains for Noah. A great fight for BDS.
It's an ace for BDS out of nowhere. In a match state where it felt like GX was riding the momentum, making it impossible for BDS to find the play, they're able to find the angle. Noah wasn't with the team. BDS had a numbers advantage, and the shockwave...
Effectively, Jackie's on a good flank position. Now there's a little bit of vision in the pit. Paris puts a ward in. They know it's being done. Jun looking for the Hex Flash. Irrelevant's worked his way up from the bot side. Baron has been stopped. The Impale going in as well as they try and lock up 113, who will die. Everything in darkness for the moment now. We pop back into sight. Paris looking for that engage, can't find it. BDS will play around the mid lane prio for now. Baron being pinged by GiantX. They want to start it again. Jackie still has that flank position and has his ultimate, that perfect execution available to him. It's the only ultimate available to all of GiantX. A quickness, a shockwave from Paris and Nuke could quite quickly kill off GiantX. There's the curtain call. Jackie's still unable to find a way on towards the backline. Paris stepping forward. Baron secured. Jackie's goes in, immediately knocked up and stunned with the quickness, but Jackie's finds one. It's Nuke dead on the backline. Ice trying to open up. He'll take down Lot. Irrelevant about to go Mega, but Ice is so far away. Can they?
Yes, roster. Let's see if he can turn this game around for his team. The ball is on 113.
113. There's the shockwave onto Jackie's equalizer. Goes a mile wide. Irrelevant able to dodge away from it. Has the teleport as well. Jackie's down to about a third HP. BDS still looking to get some purchase on a location in this river. TP coming out from Irrelevant.
Problem is, BDS, they've got no ammo. They can't reload. They've used the ultis now. That one-shot potential is gone. Jackie's will return to the fray. Irrelevant face checks Lot.
Irrelevant has to jump away. There's the Zonyas out of Lot. That's big. Nuke from the side. Lot has to flash away. 7,000 HP. Now on the Drake. 113 looking for that steal again. Doesn't have the flash. The curtain's open. Jackie's can get on towards the back line here. Drake secured. It's Infernal Soul. The quickness comes out and Jackie's falls twice. BDS. Although they've lost the Drake, they've lost the Soul. Maybe they can win the fight. Ice stepping forward again. There's a double for the Jin. Yesterday it was 4. There's 3. Make it more for BDS. Only Isma and Noah left alive as Ice continues to chase, but probably doesn't have the range to catch up with Noah.
BDS find another successful fight. Even though their initial burst combo doesn't really gain them much, in the extended trade they're able to turn things around. So much credit needs to be given to Paris. The quick reactions to chain CC Jackie's coming in from the flank meant that Jackie's was null and void before he could really do anything. BDS now with the numbers advantage set their sights on the bot lane tower, and they're looking to stay relevant in this game 1.
Probably just 2 tier 2s for BDS off this though. You can see Paris should be able to collect the local gold from that mid lane tower falling. So BDS take a gold lead, but the team is immediately going to collapse on you and you're not going to kill off that Varus. You can see the poke he's doing with the piercing arrow and the Infernal. Flash forward, there's the equalizer onto Nuke, and Jackie's immediately on the backline. Shockwave has to be used to try and disengage. Paris flies in once again with the quickness, but Jackie's is having none of it. He'll get the kill. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. As both. This is really good positioning from Paris. If he can find something sneaky here, Noah's going to check the bush though. Paris pops the quickness. 113 looking for the engage, but Paris is already down. Could have jumped across the wall, decided not to do it. Jackie's dives in. Jackie's dives for it. A 1-for-1.
0-6 the scoreline for him, reminiscent of what we saw from him yesterday. The Elder getting lower and lower, and BDS can't find a way into the river.
And 113 doesn't have a quick route in either, because that Paranoia is still not off cooldown. Curtains open, Irrelevant looking for it. Equalizer onto ice. He has to step off. 113 trying to get close, but the Impale will lock him up, and there's the Elder Drake over to GiantX. And with how close the fights have been, you have to feel this.
See the Elder, they will lose the Baron, and now GX is in a prime position to take game one of this best of three.
45 minutes in. Man, the last couple of weeks have been not of Atakan, Vetty.
While that is true, I don't think they care. They'll set their sights on the first inhibitor tower of the game.
Yeah, they have two waves left of the Elder Dragon buff, so they want to try and escort these minions in, keep them alive as long as they can, because otherwise it becomes hard to really force into BDS's base.
Only committing onto this lane though, you look across the minimap and those wave states are not ideal. This could be great for BDS to stall things out.
42 seconds before the Elder expires. Equalizer does clip onto Irrelevant. Nuke has to flash away. Irrelevant trying to get towards the Mega, but the wave coming in with the Equalizer splitting BDS up. There's a shockwave onto Jackie's. He manages to dash away. Paris trying to survive. Gets impaled. It's two members in there. Irrelevant yeeted back, and all he can do is get GiantX closer to his Nexus. In a 46-minute slugfest, GiantX will go 1-0 up.
With so much on the line, GiantX